Travis, how would you throw that down at the residential drop-off center? A plastic bottle? Come on.
It's just a plastic bottle. Who cares?
Just a plastic bottle.
Hey, hold up. Time out. We'll get to Deandre's interview next, but here are some city headlines.
Houston hosted its inaugural Fleet Week. More than 1,500 service members and 3 ships visited our region, giving Houstonians a rare opportunity to meet members of the armed forces, tour ships, and attend events across the city. It was a meaningful week that highlighted the dedication of the U.S. Navy, Marines, and Coast Guard. We closed the week with the Fleet Week Ball, celebrating service and sacrifice of these men and women. Houston showed up by welcoming our military, showcasing the best of our city, and expressing our deep appreciation. After weeks of discussion and dozens of public comments from Houstonians, City Council approved revisions to an ordinance that regulates how Houston police officers respond to civil immigration warrants issued by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, also known as ICE. Mayor Whitmire said that the change will follow the law, reinforce the Fourth Amendment, and protect the city's $114 million in public safety funding from the state.
Houston City Council also approved both the lease and operator agreement for 419 Emancipation between the City of Houston and the Harris Center for Mental Health and IDD, marking a major step forward in bringing this 24/7 triage, treatment, and transition facility online for individuals living without stable housing. 419 reflects the administration's commitment to homelessness response that helps move people from crisis to stability and toward permanent housing.
We're here at the North Main Residential Drop-Off Center with Deandre Huddleston. How are you today?
Doing just fine. And yourself?
Good. Tell us what happens here.
So residential drop-off centers are made for residents to come when they don't have space at home or they don't have the equipment to drop their trash. So they can come here and recycle. They can drop heavy trash, tires, scrap metal, concrete, motor oil, white goods, and a large variety of other things.
Now, when thinking about commercial goods, like things they get at the grocery store, what should they think about specifically to drop off?
So specifically, you want to try to focus on your regular household goods. We don't want any commercial stuff like business waste. We only want stuff that you have at home that you would use.
So the important numbers that they should look at on the packaging as far as what can be recycled.
Yeah, so that's a good question. So on plastic, you want to look on the triangles. Most of them have on the bottom of a bottle, it'll have a 1 through 5 or 7.
And what are some things that you want to make sure that residents know about recycling?
Recycling is real. Everybody thinks that the myth is we are gathering this all up and taking it to the landfill. It actually goes to a MRF where it's mechanically separated and processed and sent all around the country to get recycled and reused by everybody.
So this happened to me. I had a tub of peanut butter. I finished it off. I soak it in water overnight, to get all the remnants off, but there's still a little bit left along the rim. Will you take that, and is there something that you wish that maybe more people would do with their food containers before recycling?
So obviously that's one step to take that will help tremendously. The main thing is to try to get as much food waste out of the recycling as possible so that we don't have contamination.
So question, with that in mind, pizza boxes, does it matter if they're broken down or not?
Does not matter.
Ooh.
Does not matter.
So wait, you will take pizza boxes that even has like the grease and stuff on there?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Now, something that kind of peeves me is when someone wants to put plastic bags in recycling, and I'm like, no, you need to take them to the grocery store.
That is correct.
So
We don't want plastic bags, and the reason we don't, because like I said at the MRF, everything's mechanically separated. So when you use those plastic bags, they're wrapping up around the machinery, and they have to stop and break all that stuff out, and it takes time and money. So we try to not use plastic bags at all. We would like everything to come here separately and out of the bags.
So hours of operation, if people want to just drop by, how do they do that?
So we're open Tuesday through Saturday at these locations. We have 11 locations around town. They're open 8 to 5. These locations are open 9 to 6 as well.
All right, we are going to catch up with Deandre later on the show, but let us now go to this Houston how-to on how to separate your heavy trash for easy pickup.
Heavy trash, big items that don't fit in your regular bin. The City of Houston's Solid Waste Management Department works hard to keep our neighborhoods clean. Here's how you can help ensure your heavy trash gets picked up safely and efficiently. Residents may place tree waste and bulk waste together for curbside collection once a month. This includes tree limbs, branches, stumps, furniture, appliances, and other large household materials. Do's and don'ts. Please limit to no more than 8 cubic yards. Keep clear of water and gas meters, hydrants and utilities. No contractor-generated materials. Do not stack under wires, signs, or mailboxes. Do not place items in the street or block sidewalks and traffic.
Did you know?
Solid Waste Edition.
Houston has 6 neighborhood drop-off centers you can use up to 4 times a month. Bring your ID and proof of residency for access. By working together, we can keep Houston clean and beautiful. Please visit houstonsolidwaste.org for guidelines, schedules, and drop-off locations.
Coming up next on City Pulse, the city introduces a new translation service for City Council, and we have a preview of it at a community meeting. Don't go anywhere.
Houston 2026 is more than a tournament. It's a movement, a celebration of everything that brings us together. Come ready to play, come ready to celebrate as Houston welcomes the world in 2026.
Meet Dio Choco, master of dance and legendary entertainer. We just took his keys for the day and gave him a Ride Metro fare card. This is his story. And where can Choco go? A quinceañera in the Heights, a dance-off downtown, or a Southside wedding. At the end of his travels, Wait, where's Choco now? Visit ridemetro.org/Choco to find out where is Choco.
Welcome back. And next on the Fix It Files, the Minister's Advisory Board to the Mayor lays the groundwork for inclusive community meetings by being the first to use AI translation provided by the Department of Neighborhoods. Let's take a look at how this service has a major impact on the community and faith leaders. We are here at the Minister's Advisory Board meeting today, and there is something amazing happening here. We have our translation system provided to us by the Department of Neighborhoods. Talk about your experience with this translation service.
I know so many pastors, people in the community. Probably they know the language, but they have some limitations. This is a wonderful opportunity for us to get together, to help the people. It's a lot of information going on, see, because the devices are just for anybody, any language.
The mayor's heartbeat is just making sure transparency is involved. He wants to make sure that everybody has an opportunity and everybody has a seat at the table so that they can address their concerns. I have Ian here with us, and he's gonna kind of walk us through what it looks like when someone is using the translation services.
Yeah, so what we have here is we have a live captioning and simultaneous interpreting program here that supports multiple languages.
I see people come in using this amazing QR code. So when they use the QR code, what happens?
You snap the QR code, then it opens up the application, and then you can select the language. You can follow along with audio or just look at the translation as it scrolls down the screens.
You voiced early on that, hey, we need some form of translation. Then an opportunity for the translation services came in.
Yes, I can tell you it makes the whole difference to pastors coming from all over the city. And what translation does, it makes it possible that everyone's hearing the right information at the same time, and that we are able to transfer that to our churches and our people.
But the beautiful thing about this translation service as AI, the more we've been able to use it, the better it's gotten over time.
We're really thankful to the mayor because his effort in putting all this together just because he has a heart, he has a love and compassion for all the people that understand what's going on in their own language. So thank you so much.
This translation service that has been brought to this meeting, what type of impact do you all think in your experience has had?
Well, the key, I think, to all of it is essentially being able to communicate. And when we have issues of language, this breaks down that barrier.
When I took this to Mayor Whitmire, it was a win-win. He jumped on it, said, hey, Councilman David, what do you need? He sees the need of bringing this type of program so that, as Pastor President Williams said, it's a form of communication. It breaks down any barriers.
Thank you for providing the resources, because we want to make sure they understand.
Right.
We want to make sure they engage.
Yes.
We want to make sure that they feel appreciated.
Yes.
And we want to make sure they feel like, oh, I can do these.
So again, I want to thank you for watching the Fix It Files. Another community, another opportunity, another space that this administration has been able to go in, see an issue, and fix it. Until next time, I'm Rebekah Williams.
Now it is time to get creative, taking common goods like reusing these tires here, turning them into artistic autos as part of the annual art car parade. Spectrum Fusion was on the scene, and this is what they saw.
We have been attendees of the art car parade for years. It was always one of my parents' favorite things to go and look at and see all the cars and take pictures with them. And we've always talked about being part of the parade. And then last year I was asked to be on the board of the Orange Show. And I just thought, okay, if I'm on the board, I need to step it up and actually do what we've been saying we're going to do for 10 years. And we jumped in with both feet, and now we have the Tiki Sub. We just had a blast our first year last year. And my husband decided that it would be fun if we added something to the car each year. This year we have added a surfboard. That's what he gave me for my birthday. It was quite a surprise. And that has been mounted to the side of the car. And so I'm sure that we'll have something else fun that we'll do for next year, and just hope to continue the tradition.
America's 250th birthday is this year, so we wanted to get the word out. My chapter, Brazos Valley, thought an excellent way to get the word out about the birthday was to participate in the largest public event in Houston, Texas, and an incredible celebration. It's just a great event. There are tons of people. Everyone's very happy. And we wanted to have fun with the concept of patriotism, and this was a good place to do it.
I hope everybody, if you've got any gumption to get in the parade, it is such an amazing thing to do, and it's huge, and all the people there they're having so much fun, and there's thousands of people that go. And if you want to be in an art car, you can do it. If I can do it with all the Velcro and staple guns and stuff, you don't have to be a huge serious artist to do it. You just have to have an idea and some gumption and just jump in. And I hope everybody will participate that wants to.
We are back with Deandre at the Reuse Warehouse, located right next to the North Main Residential Drop-Off Center. What is this place, Deandre?
So the Reuse Warehouse is a great program where corporations, stores, even residents can come and drop off any type of building materials that are not being used, that are still useful, so that we can donate them to 501c where they can come and shop and grab these items at no cost.
Thank you again, Deandre, and thank you, Travis, for remembering to recycle. For HTV, Houston Television, Spectrum Fusion, the City of Houston, and the Solid Waste Management Department, I am Rebekah Williams.
Deandre is going to take us on a quick tour, but remember, as always, we can always do better, and kindness is free.
Just won't let it go. Because I want it.